Hello there, I'm Sai, and today I'm going to show you a magic trick. These creepers will disappear. This in itself is not so impressive, given that I'm going to shoot them with a cannon. The cannon that I have put just over... Where did I put the cannon again? I seem to have misplaced my cannon. I mean, I've got one cannon over there which kind of works, but it's glitchy, and the rest of the cannons have exploded because I shot them and had fun with them. But, well, where on earth is the cannon I was going to shoot these creepers with? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Lovely cannon. Yeah. That block of sandstone might prove a bit of a challenge. Oh no, I'll stop trolling you now. This is the cannon that we are going to use to shoot those creepers, and we are going to do it without hurting this sandstone block overly much. Bit of facade damage possibly, but we're not going to be hitting it. So, let's fire up the cannon. Just get rid of that. This is a 12-shot semi-automatic cannon. Yeah, do you see that? If we look at the... one ammunition gets primed significantly before the other. They both fly in pretty much the same trajectory. And one knocks the other off to the side. So I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit here and quickly fire the rest of these off. This is a prototype version of the cannon. It's not exactly what I'd like it to be, and it's a little bit hairy if you try to fire too soon after a previous one, but it's a fun concept, I think. So, anyway, onwards and upwards. Okay, that's all 12 shots fired, and let's have a look at the damage. So, as you can see, we've done a little bit of damage to the sandstone block here, but not overly much. And down here we don't see any creepers, and due to the weird way that, as I pointed out in my last video, cannons aren't updating properly, I'll just quickly log off and log back in again. I'm offline mode at the moment because Minecraft's being a bit weird. We have a huge hole here! And the remains of one of our furry, fuzzy... Are creepers fuzzy? I have no idea. I wonder what the texture is. Sorry for that tangent. One of the remains of our lovely, cuddly friends, the rest of whom have essentially been evaporated by the number of blasts. I'm sure we didn't need all of those shots to destroy them, but it's pretty fun. And as you can see, it's fairly reliably accurate. It will hit the same spot over and over again, given this incredibly small blast radius for 12 shots to land in. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I suppose I should get on with explaining the cannon. So, here, as you saw at the start, where the cobble is here and where the cobble down here is, was TNT, and these are the feed belts. Over here I've got some very simple cobble generators, and the firing sequences, you press this button, power travels down here, and the first thing to get activated are these rows of vertical pistons. I mean, this vertical row of pistons. This pushes the TNT into these priming tubes, and if we go around the back, you'll see these all have levers on them. So this obsidian is live. You can't. It's obsidian so that you can't accidentally mess up the cannon if you try and push too many blocks of cobble in once you've run out of TNT. So that all falls down into this water here, and then the next thing that happens is the signal gets transferred down these sides, and these sides have configurable timings. So to alter how far the TNT flies before one of the TNT explodes, you can change the delays here. It works perfectly well on minimum delay, and if you put it on maximum delay though, the TNT will hop slightly as it's being fired, so it will go higher. So at maximum delay you can't bend the TNT, but it does work quite nicely as just a double-barreled TNT cannon that looks pretty cool. Anyway, once the power comes down to here, pushes one block of TNT in here, which this should really be an obsidian block, but I can fix that later. This is primed as with above, so the TNT gets set live, and then I have 2 gold blocks here, and gold blocks means piston as always. Oh, whoops, apologies for that. And 4 ticks later, these gold blocks extend. At the same time, I have RS NOR latches here, which set live, or they set, so that these gold blocks don't come down again until the reset line is triggered, which is important, otherwise your gold blocks fall down, your TNT falls down and it doesn't get fired. So the TNT is raised up into this position, and the charged TNT down here fires it up in quite a nice arc. The next thing that happens is a delay passes down this circuit here, and at this point it sends it off to the reset. So this is way into it, we're talking like 40 ticks delay here. There is a pulse shortener here down to 1 tick so that the reloading mechanism at the back works more smoothly, and then here we have sticky pistons, but the first things to fire are these pistons and the pistons at the back. So this pushes the next set of TNT into place in the firing mechanism, and then these sticky pistons extend and retract, pulling the block that's just been pushed here down so that next time round we can push again. And at the same time as the sticky pistons extend, these pistons at the side inside the cobble generators extend, feeding the next piece of cobble into the loop. Unfortunately, these cobble generators do have to be this far out to the side, otherwise the lava will set your TNT on fire and your cannon will explode. And this is unfortunate because it's adding an extra 2 blocks to the side of the cannon, which is pretty compact for what it does. But, oh well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, I've decided not to do a tutorial in this video because I think that the cannon is at the point where it's complex enough that if I do a tutorial, you're probably not going to get as much out of it as downloading the world download, which will have it fully loaded for you, by the way, and having a mess around with it yourself. However, if people want that, just say so in the comments and I will do the tutorial as a sort of sorry present, because I always do a tutorial, don't I? I am going to show you how to make troll TNT, or drunken TNT. So, we want a hole in the ground, like so, a block with a lever on. Oh, those were the supplies you need. 4 solid blocks, 2 pistons. Well, 2 of the blocks can be non-solid. 2 pistons, 2 TNT, 2 levers, 1 repeater, and 1 bucket of water. If we put the bucket of water in here, put our TNT here, and our pistons here, then we put 1 block here, a repeater, set to 1 tick. I don't know why I clicked that then. A lever here, and then blocks here and here. And now if we pull the lever, one of the TNT falls down into the water and explodes, and our other TNT is slightly drunk. It's refusing to explode on us, even though it's got a lever on it. And we can even go into creative and just destroy all the blocks around it, so you can leave this on kind of a server as a what on earth is going on here puzzle. It won't last for long though, it only lasts as long as someone's in the loaded chunks, because if we actually click on this block, if we clicked with our other mouse button on that block, or clicked on it while we weren't in creative, it would have turned back into an iron block, which is kind of weird because we've managed to transmute a TNT into an iron block. It's not a TNT anymore though, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty much what happens, and you can scare all your friends with creepy TNT. Sorry, anyway. Thank you for watching this video. The amount of attention that my videos have been getting over the last 2 days is pretty stunning. Thank you all, and have a nice day. Enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.